7 for the first time this year. PG&E is looking at possible power shutoffs to parts of Northern California as fire weather approaches.
Red flag warning and an air quality advisory. That adds up to a first alert weather day on Wednesday. Also the hottest weather we're going to see for a while. Got all the details coming up.
You go to school, you see people that look like you. It's not the case for a lot of kids here.
Plus, a play date for students of color takes a terrifying turn at an East Bay elementary school after social media took over.
It was something mentioned about us being locked in chains and released back into the jungle where we belong.
A big Bay Area water district hoping for a win-win, offering encampment residents a place for their trash and cash to put it there.
I do it without being paid, to be honest with you.
And it's the type of hit Silicon Valley's economy wants to take. How much Beyonce could bring in on top of the big Taylor Swift tour.
This is CBS News Bay Area with Juliette Goodrich.
No doubt it's been a quiet fire season for Northern California so far, but will be tested tomorrow. The first red flag warning we've seen in quite a while. It takes effect in just a few hours from now in parts of the North Bay. Meanwhile, that same fire weather could also push our air quality to unhealthy levels. A spare the air alert has been called for the entire Bay Area tomorrow. Meanwhile, PG&E is warning about the possibility of power shutoffs, which would be the first this year. The potential impact area includes parts of northern Napa County. In total, about 8,000 customers in 7 counties are being told to be prepared.
We do crank the AC. We also try and go in between the AC and windows.
I just read a headline on my phone. I didn't read anything about it, but it just said shutoffs likely, power shutoffs likely.
PG&E implemented the Public Safety Power Shutoff program after the deadly fire seasons of 2017 and 2018. In 2019, about 800,000 customers had to deal with cuts. Now, since then, the utility has been able to reduce the impact with more switches along circuits and more helicopter patrols. So our weather team has called a first alert weather day for tomorrow, and Chief Meteorologist Paul Hagan is here with a look at what to expect just hours from now.
Yeah, we'll start with the red flag warning that's in effect, not for the whole Bay Area, but for the mountains of the North Bay and also northern Solano County. Much of the Central Valley is included in this red flag warning that goes into effect at 11 o'clock tonight and continues through 8 o'clock tomorrow evening. Gusty winds, even possible during the overnight hours, and these are going to be gusty northerly winds. That offshore downslope direction allows the humidity levels to drop, and the winds could be gusting up to around 40 miles an hour. Brings in the possibility that any fire that gets started could rapidly spread before fire crews have a chance to respond. We're also tracking poor air quality, looking at just the surface level smoke, not through the whole depth of the atmosphere, just at ground level. And Futurecast shows that really thickening up as we head through tonight and into tomorrow. I think the poorest air quality is going to be inland in the North Bay, the East Bay, and the Santa Clara Valley. We'll see it thinning out a little bit as we head into Thursday, but I think air quality still could be an issue one more day Thursday. The forecast at this point calls for still unhealthy for sensitive groups air quality readings for the North Bay and inland of the East Bay Thursday, but a change in air mass means a different pattern taking hold by Friday and Saturday. Better air quality and dramatically cooler temperatures, maybe even a chance of showers. Details on that coming up in the full forecast in just a few minutes.
Quite the mix. Thank you. Happening right now, parents have packed tonight's San Francisco school board meeting. As you can see, they're worried some city campuses could soon be on the budget chopping block. So the district says it's lost 4,000 students since 2012 and anticipates losing another 4,000 by 2032. Funding for schools is based on enrollment and attendance. Tonight, the superintendent is asking for the board's approval to develop criteria for potential school closures and mergers, along with restructuring its staffing and student services. All right, let's take you to Oakland now, where disturbing threats forced the evacuation of an elementary school before classes even started. Parents tell John Ramis it appears to be a racially charged response to a recent event for students of color.
It used to be that people fought over politics in the legislature or the courtroom. Now it appears that schools have become the new arena for people to express their anger. The normal morning drop-off at Chabot Elementary didn't happen this morning. Instead, police taped off the entire block and dogs searched the campus after a bomb threat was emailed to the principal.
I will say that the email had some racial undertones in it, and we're currently investigating that right now. We have asked the FBI, and they're going to come in and assist us with this investigation.
The whole thing stemmed from a play date held over the weekend specifically for kids of color. The school is in a predominantly white area, and the yearly gathering is meant to foster a sense of community among the minority students. But then social media took over.
It wasn't to exclude anyone, but it sounds like the flyer got into the wrong hands. It was posted on Reddit, and once that happened, all of our contact information was on the flyer, so they decided to start to email us threats, asking us did we want a race war. It was something mentioned about us being locked in chains and released back into the jungle where we belong.
Tamila Jackson says she was unaware of the threat to the school, and when she tried to drop her son off, school officials quickly hurried him back to the car and advised them to leave the area.
And to pull up this morning and have my son rush back to the car as if, you know, he was a target, it just made everything more magnified. And I'm just to the point where I'm like, everyone needs to know what's happening.
Online postings expressed outrage that white students were being excluded. But parent Brianna O'Henny Owens says it's isolating to be a student of color in a near all-white school, and it's hard for some white people to understand that.
You go to school, you know, you see people that look like you see teachers that look like you. It's not the case for a lot of kids here. This isn't our community. A lot of us come from other communities to bring our kids to this school because it's an excellent school. An excellent school, and we love this school, which is why we have these type of events, because we want to bring us all together.
From race relations to abortion, from gun control to gay rights, all the things people fight about these days are being focused on schools, often under the guise of protecting our kids. But what might help is if the grown-ups started acting like adults.
Now, the parents say someone with a connection to the school must have posted the flyer, but they believe the threats are coming from people out of the area, including one extremist hate group. Tonight, a San Mateo County supervisor says he was wrong about retail theft. David Canepa says he is proposing a task force of local police and sheriff's deputies to tackle it, and he blames the spike in shoplifting on a 2014 law that reclassified thefts under $950 as misdemeanors rather than felonies.
I had supported Proposition 47. I thought it was a good idea at the time because I thought we need to give people an opportunity. We need to give them a chance. I made a mistake. It was a big mistake. And you have to acknowledge your mistake. By doing this, what we've done is we're letting people take thousands and thousands of dollars.
It's awesome, yeah. And get the CHP involved. Get the National Guard, whatever it takes, you know, to take care of this, you know. Yeah, this retail crime is just forcing, especially in other cities like Oakland and San Francisco, it's forcing the small business people to close.
The supervisor plans to present his task force legislation at a board meeting next month. A big South Bay water district is looking to the Unhoused for help, keeping its watersheds free of trash and debris. Katie Nilsson has more on why Valley Water's proposal could actually be a win-win.
This area along the Guadalupe River in San Jose is home to dozens of people. And with little access to trash cans or bathrooms, the concern is the trash and debris from this encampment could end up in the watershed, which goes straight out to the bay.
What are we supposed to do with it? I mean, we can't just throw it anywhere. I mean, we have to live in it.
Veronica Samko has called this tent on the creek bank home for more than a year. She says no one wants to live like this, surrounded by trash.
I'm sorry.
She says she became unhoused when her grandfather passed away and her family lost their home.
It was unfortunate circumstances that got me out here and kind of out of my hands.
Last year, she participated in a City of San Jose program called Cash for Trash, where unhoused residents were paid up to $25 on prepaid debit cards for collecting bags of trash. Now, Valley Water wants to expand the program outside the city limits to all the unhoused residents who live along the watersheds.
We want to try and reduce the amount of encampment-generated trash and debris from entering the waterways. Once it gets into the waterways, it can go out to the bay. It can harm fish and wildlife.
Valley Water provides service to more than 2 million customers across Santa Clara County and manages more than 300 miles of creeks and streams. And according to their estimates, there are more than 2,000 unhoused residents living along those waterways.
These are really inaccessible areas in some parts. They're steep. It's very hard for our staff to be hauling trash out.
Valley Water says in the last year, it's removed 2.7 million pounds of trash from encampments along the waterways, which is why coming up with a new program like this is so critical. For residents like Veronica, she says any help is welcome.
I do it without being paid, to be honest with you. It's just somewhere to put the trash would be nice.
Valley Water hopes to start the program sometime in November, and so far says they do not have a set budget, but they're thinking of starting with $25 gift cards, and if the program is successful, we'll continue from there.
Now, of course, trash is one part of the issue. Human waste is another. An EPA grant will provide Valley Water with more than $2 million to place portable restrooms at the largest encampments along its watersheds. A major victory for supporters of a plan to build housing at People's Park in Berkeley. A bill to put it on the fast track is sitting on Governor Newsom's desk. It eliminates a requirement to study potential noise impacts of the project. Opponents of the plan have been vocal about it and have been even physically stopped work on the site there. The governor is expected to sign this bill, and we will certainly follow what happens when that happens.